Grand rising, grand afternoon, grand evening, or grand rest, wherever you are, whenever you tune in. Yo, listen up. Let's talk about the vibe, the pulse, the hum, the spark that keeps us alive. There's a rhythm in the air, quiet glow, a signal some carry, but most don't know. They're called frequency holders, the ones who stand, rooted like trees, with their hearts in their hands. They're not cape heroes, nor crowns, nor thrones, just regular folks, your neighbors, your home. The barista pouring your coffee with care, the teacher who listens when no one else dares, holding a space, steady, calm, and clear, like a lighthouse cutting through fog and fear. Frequency holders don't scream or shout. They don't need a stage to figure life out. The ones who breathe when the world's on fire, who choose to stay soft when the chaos conspires. Energy's a ripple, a stone in the stream, shifting the current, rewriting the dream. You see, humanity's tangled in noise and haste, chasing the next thing, caught up in a race. They scroll, they stress, they fight, they divide, forgetting the truth that's buried inside. But frequency holders anchor the light, a quiet reminder of what feels right. They're not perfect, nah. They stumble too. Got bills to pay. Got scars like me and you. But they pause. They breathe. Choose to see the spark of something bigger in you and me. Their vibes like a tuning fork, steady and true, calling us back to the best we can do. For humanity, this is the shift we need. Not more noise, not more greed. It's the courage to feel, to heal, to mend, to know this moment's where the war ends. Every kind word, Every choice to stay builds a new world in the smallest way. So, what's a frequency holder? It's you. It's me. When we wake up to what we're meant to be, it's holding peace when the world says fight. It's carrying love when it's dark at night. Together we rise, one heart at a time, tuning the world to a frequency divine. Frames as ordinary people who embody mindfulness, presence, and compassion. Qualities that anyone can cultivate. The message emphasizes that small, intentional acts of kindness and awareness can create a collective shift, making the idea relevant to humanity's everyday struggles and aspirations. Imagine the world as a giant radio, buzzing with all kinds of stations. Some blasting static, chaos, or anger. Others tuned to quieter, clearer signals of calm and kindness. Frequency holders are people who naturally tune in to that calmer, higher frequency. We're not necessarily spiritual gurus or even famous leaders. We are everyday folks, co-workers, friends, the stranger who smiles at you on the bus, who carry a certain vibe that feels grounding, hopeful, or steady. This frequency isn't about literal sound waves, but that energy or emotional state they radiate. It's the difference between someone who walks into a room and makes everyone feel tense versus someone who makes you feel seen and at ease. Frequency holders choose to live with awareness, staying connected to a sense of inner peace, even when life gets messy. By doing so, they hold space for a better way of being, subtly encouraging others to tune into the same frequency. What do they do? Frequency holders don't need to do anything dramatic to make a difference. Our impact comes from how we show up in the world. And here's what that looks like. Staying present, Instead of getting caught up in stress, grudges, or endless distractions, they focus on the moment. Picture a mom at a hectic family dinner who takes a deep breath and listens to her kids with full attention instead of snapping. Her calm shifts the whole table's vibe. Choosing compassion over reaction. When someone cuts them off in traffic, they don't honk and curse. They let it go. This isn't about being a pushover. It's about choosing not to add more anger to the world. That choice sends out a ripple of peace. And beloveds, this conversation we're having, well, it's not really a conversation when it's one way. But this is inspired by the realization recently in the last 2 days that I've still been holding on to a little bit of resentment since August, which is a low frequency according to the Hawkins scale of consciousness. And just trust in me when I say that's not where we want to hang out, beloveds. When I say beloveds, sir, ma'am, this is not a scam. They inspire without trying. Can you think of anyone who inspires you without even trying? The energy is contagious. Have you ever met someone who just seems chill no matter what? You might not even realize why, but you leave feeling lighter. That's a frequency holder at work, quietly showing you it's possible to stay grounded. Holding space for healing. By being kind or patient, creating moments where others feel safe to open up or let go of negativity. Sometimes it makes one feel like a free therapist when everybody you know, including your own parents at some point in time, have called upon you. Because you feel safe to open up to. Yeah. Think of that one who listens without judging when you're venting. Holding a frequency of understanding that helps you heal. Why do frequency holders matter for humanity? Well, the world can feel like a chaotic place, full of arguments, stress, and division. Frequency holders are like anchors in the storm, showing that there's another way to live. They don't change the world, by starting revolutions or making grand speeches. Instead, through small, consistent acts of presence and kindness that add up. And here's why this matters for all of us. It shifts the collective energy every time a frequency holder chooses peace over drama. They're adding a drop of calm to the world's emotional bucket. Over time, those drops can overflow, influencing how people treat each other. Imagine if more people paused before arguing or smiling instead of scowling. Society starts to feel different. Showing what's possible. Frequency holders are proof that you don't have to be swept away by life's chaos. They're like walking reminders that anyone can choose to stay centered, no matter the circumstances. This inspires others to try it too. They break cycles of negativity. When someone responds to hate with understanding or stress with patience, they stop the cycle of reactive and toxic energy. This, as I've learned through my own experiences, especially the one in August, it can de-escalate conflicts. Whether it's a family fight, a tense moment at work, or people just randomly showing up at your back door one day with everything but good intentions. As frequency holders, my apologies, my throat behaved like it was about to close on me or something. We help humanity evolve. The idea is that humanity's next step isn't just about better tech or more stuff. It's about growing in consciousness. Frequency holders are like early adopters of a more awake, connected way of living, paving the way for a world that's less about me and more about we. Now I know you've heard me say that before during storytelling sessions with the cards. Perhaps even wondering, without even knowing what it is, like, who can even be a frequency holder? The beauty of this concept is that anyone can be a frequency holder. You don't need to meditate for hours, have a perfect life, or even be spiritual. It's about small choices. Taking a deep breath instead of yelling when you're frustrated. Listening to someone without checking your phone. Letting go of a grudge instead of holding on to it. Smiling at a stranger, even when you're having a bad day. For example, think of the cashier who chats warmly with every customer, even after a long shift. Or the teacher who notices a quiet kid and gives them a moment of encouragement instead of calling them to the front of the class. These aren't big gestures, but they carry a frequency of care that touches others. How does this help the average person? Well, for the everyday person and our everyday lives, the idea of frequency holders is empowering because it says you don't need to be rich, famous, or perfect to make a difference. You can start right now, wherever you are, feeling stressed at work. Take a moment to breathe and notice the world around you. That's holding a higher frequency. Dealing with a rude neighbor, or even the type who lead perceived strangers to your back door. Respond with patience instead of sarcasm. That's a ripple of change. It also takes the pressure off. You don't have to fix the whole world. Just by being a little more present, a little kinder, you're contributing to a shift that benefits everyone. It's like planting a seed. You might not see the tree grow, but you know it's making the world greener. A more simple analogy to draw this to a close. Think of humanity as a big orchestra, often out of tune, with clashing notes of anger, fear, and distraction. Frequency holders are like the musicians who quietly play the right note, helping the whole group find harmony. We don't force anyone to follow. We just play our part so well that others naturally want to join in. And that is the message. Thank you so very much, Multiversal Soul Familia, for tuning in with much gratitude and appreciation from my heart chakra to yours, brightest of blessings and agape omni love to all. Namaste.